to another fast failure on my channel. My voice might sound a little weird. I took the week off, the first week of March. Does not sound familiar? Hashtag failure was a fail. Very sorry about that. But we're gonna be back strong next week when I go on spring break. Then I'll also do some pre-recording and stuff. So when I get back, we all good here. But of course, with the end of the era, we have to talk about what we're ending. And that's Peyton's World. Peyton's World is coming to its first season finale. I do have a feeling it's going to be back for another in time. But I have a whole new series that I have planned, and I'm trying to keep it minimal to down to 3 series on my channel at once. There's several reasons for this, and we're also going to talk about how Peyton's World is actually technically not leaving, it's just going on a hiatus. But the characters and everything you love, and if you have followed the series, you'll see them all grow up, you'll see everything. And we'll just start with the storyline that I'll talk to my sister when we decide to bring them back, and she can decide everything that she wants to decide moving forward. Their house is still going to be built. I'm still going to build everything that we're going to be building, and they'll be popping up every once in a while as such of like a random episode in their life. I'll get more into that a little bit later. This is going to be much more like a talking episode than a actual gameplay, but I think I'm going to let everybody just do what they want while I do talk in the background, if that's what you guys, more than likely that's what you guys prefer. I did go ahead and play Spooky Days. That was a big episode. It was like 33 minutes long, but with the idea of wanting to start this new series on my channel, and knowing that I was going to have to end one, this is a series that was supposed to be ending this month anyways, not until the very end of the month. I'm just deciding and uprooting it and moving it to the beginning of the month. There's still several things I want to do with this family. This family, I mean, we just got to our first teenager. Like if we go to genealogy, like Adeline just became a teenager. The kids just became, the boys just became kids. And I kind of want my sister to have another child. I kind of want them to adopt a child because they have yet to adopt a child. I think that's something we might do today. I think we might adopt a baby and just let them play with it. That could be something fun because I could really see that being a thing that they do personally. Everybody's trick-or-treating except for Thomas and the little one, by the way. So we're just gonna let everybody do their thing. Like I said, I think we might adopt a baby because I don't see why not. Why shouldn't we adopt a baby personally? Like I think that's a good way to end this. But yeah, so one of the major things that we're gonna end up actually doing, which we'll do together, is I'm gonna turn on aging. A big reason why aging is turned off because I have 2 series technically in this world. I have this in the sister series, which is obviously going to definitely stay on. How to Get Famous is just right now currently in the works of becoming a bigger and better series. So yes. Hold on. Enable since over time. It goes. Okay, auto age unplaced since over time. It's disabled. So yeah, there we go. And we're just now, like I said, developing everything for that series. We're still in the very, very big moments of the developmental stages. Everybody should just be like at 7. Like everybody's gonna be. Oh no, Peyton. Oh, they're not adults. Is Thomas an adult? No. Okay, but they can age up when they want to age up. I don't care. I'm not here to judge. It'll be soon, like in a few days at tops. Either way. And so we're still going strong with that series. That series is not going anywhere. It's going to be popping up every week, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about, basically. So, with this, since we're putting a hiatus in this, so for like big holidays that makes no sense for me to do on my channel, but I still want to celebrate, I think for big holidays, maybe not Harvest Fest, we might not celebrate Harvest Fest this year, because we already have a video for Harvest Fest dedicating to it, but like Christmas and Easter and things like that, I think I do want to dedicate those particular days. This is a birthday day. Who's aging up on this day? Oh, Thomas. Thomas is aging up on Harvest Fest. Alright, that's the point. I do want to play in this household on like Winterfest. And then like New Year's, we can play New Year's with us. But for instance, for Winterfest, I do want to play in this household. And so when that pops up in game, we'll come back here and we'll just jump in to wherever they're at in their lives. We'll do like a mini current household update, talking about all the different changes and stuff that have happened, relationship changes, anything like that, 'cause all that stuff can change since now everything is open for everybody to like development on. And of course, things like that. It's the plan for the series going forward. I think it's the plan that makes the most sense. Personally, oh god, now Emmy's gonna die. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Because like with it's being turned off, Emmy can't die. Like my puppies can't die. Nobody can die. I don't know. But anyway, I think this is the most logical series to go. Um, I'm really trying to just try to get rid of the series that nobody really pays attention to as much. And to be honest with you, I mean, equally right now, this very moment, I don't really have a series that nobody pays attention to, which I'm very happy about. Every series has at least 2 or 3 viewers by the end of the week, let alone in like 2 weeks or whatever. There's always somebody who comes back and says hello to these. And I'm grateful for you. And so if you're watching this, give it a big fat thumbs up. And don't comment down below. Have you been watching it the whole time? Because at one point this was a bigger series on my channel, but it has been around for a very long time. And normally series that have been around for a very long time, I tend to like to let new ones flourish. And right now I'm just trying to get all the new ones out. I know a lot of you guys are going to have questions, probably knowing that this is the first video I posted since Strangerville episode 1. You guys might have questions about Strangerville entirely. I am planning on finishing that series next week. And also, I haven't yet to decide if it's just going to be an extra video that I do, or if we're going to live stream or not. I don't know what I'm doing yet for it. Personally, the reason why Strangerville is not on my channel right now, and the only reason why we only streamed once, was because I was honestly just really disappointed with it. And also I got super sick. Like, it was a mixture of, like, I got super sick, and I could not find a point to record or stream to make me feel better. Oh my gosh, she just pooped on the floor. Because of that reason. I could not find a reason. I didn't have a reason that I liked it as much. Everybody does say the ending and things like that to the story is really compelling, it's really good, and so it's like good to go and like look at and do. So we'll definitely do it. I just don't know if they're gonna be like 30 to 40 minute parts. I'm just gonna upload whenever. Not a part of the schedule, just like a random series that's just gonna go up randomly. I'm not sure yet. We will, of course, always decide. I'm, of course, going to try to start streaming again on Twitch next week. I've not been in the best mental health state, so it's kind of hard to talk to someone or talk to yourself, because on Twitch, obviously, here, if I go here, there's always, like, 3 of you who come and just, like, spectate, and which, having 3 people to spectate is, like, pretty cool, because it's just, like, one of those things. I'm not talking about this here. I'm sorry. I went on a tangent. We're gonna get off it. So, yeah. So, the worlds of Peyton and Thomas Gilman, which, I don't know, I think it's Peyton Jones and Thomas Gilman. I'm not sure. We're not going into real life territory here. But in the world of Peyton and Thomas Gilman, we obviously, like I said, I don't know. Like they're gonna move, and then well, obviously Christmas and like all this other stuff. Like all this stuff is gonna happen, and we'll see them, and we'll see where they're at in their lives. Maybe small things have changed. Maybe nothing has changed. Who knows? But I'm excited for those updates. I'm excited to just like pop back up in. And then eventually when I feel like we're okay, and let's say the Troubles is over, or even like let's say How to Get Famous is ending or something like that, and I want to bring back the series because it might be weird for me not to have a version of the series on my channel since it is becoming like a settlement part that I want to make like distinct, as it does have 2 separate series built off this one series. Then maybe we'll bring it back. But whenever it does show back up for a second season, one, I'm not sure if it's going to be called Peyton's World or not. I have no idea. I'm very curious. I'm very excited for these moments. Just know it's not going to be anytime soon. Like, I have no plans to bring these back. And I've been thinking about for the next, like, few months, like, where we're going to be at, like, channel-wise. And personally, it's not a part of it. I think this is much more like a summer series, or maybe even a fall series. And so it could be a hot minute. I mean, it could take a summer break, which is, we're kind of getting spring right now. So, not entirely sure. I am really excited for the series that it is like replacing it with. I think you guys are really excited for it too. I know there is an interest for this in the community, and also, I don't know, you can't murder people in the series, and I kind of just want to murder people, like murder not people, but like Sims, and this way I don't have to technically feel bad about doing it. That makes sense? I don't know. It will. In time. In time. It will premiere next week. And I'm really, really excited for that, like I said. But I'm also super excited to see where Everett and Paxton and Adeline and Peyton, all of them go. These are things that I'm extremely excited for. And who knows where the world will take them, and things like that. But we will have to soon find out. I don't know when, but I'm excited to find out when. You know what I mean? Like, do you guys enjoy the series as much as I do? Probably not, which is fine. And also, if I put on a hiatus, my sister can catch up, so I don't have to spoil everything for her when we're going through and deciding whose story we want to go with. Because I have a feeling by the time we get done with my world, which will be just dedicated to me with major pop-ups into this household. And also, by the way, because it would make sense for me to jump around and play with different households and How to Get Famous as well, for holidays, for major, bigger holidays, such as Christmas or something. If I want to do Christmas at my mom's or something like that, I won't do that. We're just going to play with Peyton, family, and stuff. We might have Christmas at my mom's house, or my dad's house, but we're not going to go play with that particular family, as it brings in new dynamics and things like that. But this is just not the series I want to do that with. Um, but because of how excited I am for everything else on my channel, I won't lie. Peyton's World is one of those series that I have a lot of fun when I actually sit down to record it. But I did have a lot of struggles with Peyton's World because we're trying to do so many different things, and it just nothing ever panned out for the series. I could never find its grounding. Like, once my grandmother passed away in the world, it's been kind of up in the air, and I think it just needs a break. So I can come back, maybe find that perfect grounding, and everybody's happy. Because, like, we tried the whole foster care system, that didn't work out. I think personally they were just not ready. They also have all this money, and honestly, they shouldn't have all this money. But I'm building them a house, so, savings. Not entirely sure, but either way, it's fine. Um, I don't know. I don't know. There are just so many things that happened. Like, this was supposed to be a family that was supposed to be, like, having a hard life. And it didn't turn into a hard life. It turned into a really, really sad life that ended up bringing out greatness. But just like my sister probably doesn't know exactly where she's at inside her life right now, I think that goes exactly the same for me as a creator and a content creator for this particular series. I have no idea where they're at, where I'm at personally with this series. I'm still trying to find its ground. I think Peyton being part of the social career, part of the career that she's a part of, which is, like I said, the social service career, I think makes the most perfect sense. I think Thomas being a programmer makes the perfect sense. I think all the kids. I think we're finally finding the ground that we were supposed to be on. But because it took me forever to find this ground, I think they need their own time to develop their own story for me to come back in and just kind of like fully flesh out that story. But I want them to put the groundwork in. I want them to build their skills, and I want them to do their own things. I don't think I can do that. I come in here, I play 30 minutes, and then I kind of jump out, and then I come back like a week later, play another 30 minutes, sometimes maybe an hour or so, just to kind of jump ahead a little, because, like, we're playing in 2 series, and so, like, for, like, Harvest Fest, which I said, we could end up skipping. I don't know. Who knows? If not, we'll do it inside. But I kind of don't want to skip, because we have that, like, big dining table. I don't know. What aside. That's how to get famous thing. But with that series alone, How to Get Famous, I want to spend so much more time over there. And I can't do that if I'm juggling 2 series, because then I have to worry, oh, this is happening with this series, I can't do that with this series. You know what I mean? It's hard to juggle. You probably don't, unless you play with multiple households. Like, for instance, okay, my current household, which I'm going to link because I love my current household. I'm actually not going to link, but if you're a new subscriber, just click on my channel. You'll find it. It's the trailer. It's one of my favorite Sims games, like Sims saves of all time, and I choose one family out of my family tree to play with. I don't go and play with 16 different families. I know some people who do, and more justice to you. Um, Now, recently, lately, I've been kind of thinking about maybe jumping around and playing with a few different ones just to figure out which one I wanted to play with full time. But with a series like this, I was jumping around and playing with two, and ultimately, it just did not work out the way I wanted it to. Is the whole point of this. But I'm really excited, and also, there's something about me that's symbolic of knowing that I started the series because I mean this is kind of spoilers for Tribbles, but also like watch that first episode. I put so much time and effort in that first episode. Everybody should watch that first episode. Besides the point, um, with Lily dying, and in that series, my favorite sim of all time dying in front of me, horrible, mortified, and my sister coming to the great graces and saying you should make a series about me, and I did. It's just like one of those things of like it's surreal, and now that they're back, now that Tribbles is back, and they're not going away for like 30 or so weeks, 30 plus weeks, we I feel like it's time to say goodbye to the Gilmans for now while we develop that story, because that story, this was a direct like this came off of the Gilmans, and the Gilmans were made because of the Tribbles. Now the Tribbles are back. I feel like the Gilmans should go away, but they're not going away fully, like I said, which is kind of complicated because they're not like gone, but they're just not here. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense in retrospect. Where we're gonna play with them on certain like holidays and stuff that I think makes more sense to play with my sister than me, because I don't have a family. More than likely, I won't have a family the whole time unless you guys convince me otherwise. Which I mean, I could be convinced. I'm not gonna lie, but I probably won't have kids. I'll probably maybe get married or like have a partner for a very long time. Um, but maybe never get married or get married like 6 times. We'll see where that series goes. Who knows? We're in college right now, so judge me as you will. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Either way, I think this is it. I think this is the ending for now. Like I said, it's one of those series that's not gone. It's not like okay, I want to make sure this is very clear. Because I've had a few series where I'm like, oh, it's not gone, it's just season 1. And then I never bring it back. And some of you guys are probably never going to know these titles, but like Paris Legacy, one of my first Legacy challenges I've ever done on this channel, not so much better, so I recommend that one. But, which will start making its daily appearance. I'm sorry, okay? Don't judge me for not so very. It requires a lot out of me to stream. Moving on. But Paris Lexi, it went on for 36 parts, or 33 parts, something like that, somewhere around there. And I promised you guys the second season, and it was so early on in my, like, YouTube developmental stage that I'm like, no one wants a second season, and so I never gave it. And then, for instance, Her Baby Challenge, I did come back with a second season, and then I, like, totally, like, privated all those videos, and you can't find them, because I hated them. I was like, I'm not doing this again. I'm sorry. If we're just stopping at 20, okay, I failed miserably. It was a horrible fail. It was fun and complicated, and like I kind of want to stream the 100 Baby Challenge. I don't want to. Either way, the whole point of that tangent was to let you guys know that this is not a series that are like those. Oh, okay, was interrupted. It's fine. Was not a series like those. This is a much more series like we're going to be back. It might be in August, but I'll try maybe to get it back before August, because that's such a long, like, in-between break. I would say this is between a May and August release for a second season. We'll see where we're at channel-wise. I feel like that will probably be around there. Just know, unless there's a major pack that drops, that could be the only setback here, is that we could get set back even further, unless I'm live streaming that major pack, which could also be a possibility. I haven't yet to decide. I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities, a lot of options. I'm kind of strangling around here, but ultimately, the main point of this video is that I had a lot of fun. This was a very fun series. I'm very happy my sister was such a big influence on it, and she helped so much. And so that made me really happy. It really tied her in here. I mean, she made appearances and things like that. and those videos will forever be on my channel, so whenever I'm sad and down, I will always have them, and which makes me extremely happy. I'm hoping to get her on here for the speed build and things like that. I mean, she's not gone. She's just, her series is going to be on a hiatus. She knows this is happening too, and she said, that's fine, I haven't had time to watch it, maybe you'll give me time to watch it, so here you go, Peyton, you can watch it. And by the time it comes back, we'll all be ready for it to come back. I'll be ready personally, and it'll probably be enough time in between this one and me being tired of seeing my own face that we'll probably jump into it. But just know, the more Michael when we do come back, because I do have aging and stuff on, we're probably going to play with a generation below this, where it's probably going to be like Adwin's kids, or Everett's kids, or somebody else's kids. It's probably not going to be Peyton and her, which is fine. It's the second season. It's not supposed to be the same Sims. We're just extending. So, yeah. This present, yeah, be grateful. Come on. But yeah, that's the whole point. I think the last thing we should do, right before I say my final outro, one, like I said, I just have a lot of respect for the series. It did so many things for me personally, and I took many risks with, oh, there it is. I've been trying to find the Sims National Bake forever. There it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, we want to adopt a child. Isn't that a thing in here? Is this a service? Hold on, it might be a service. Is that hire a service? Okay, we have a computer. I don't know what I'm doing. By the way, if you have Stranger Town, you have laptops now. This has not been a series since Strangerville has been in my game. Actually, I haven't played any series since Strangerville has been in my game. The only thing I'm planning on doing is playing with my current household. Oh, what is going on? Okay, fine. Peyton does not have to do this. Thomas can do this. It's not like it's a one person type of deal here. It's family. Right? Household. Adopt. $1,000. Alright. Let's go do that. I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to be good for them. Also, I'm really excited to just kind of put a sim in here. The name will probably end up changing. I always have my sister choose the names of her children in the series, so just don't get attached to that name. But it will be a baby. And we are not going to get to see the development of this baby. But I'm excited. Why in the world does Caroline, Desiree, Rudy, and Jasper all look the same? Now, I do think we should go more for a girl, because they already do have 2 boys. Like, I feel like it's only fair. And so we have Rudy, we have Desiree, and personally, I think I like, we're gonna go with Desiree. That could be a boy. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't matter. It's not the point. What's going on? Oh, from more social. The point here, the point being, oh my god, is that the bills here are $9,000. We need to move. That's the real point, right? Alright, so we're gonna go adopt this child. Should we age up into a toddler? No, I don't want to make over it. The whole point of moving out here so I don't have to deal with them. So, let's just wait until that, and then he's gonna go to work. Which makes sense. Why are the boys not at school? That, however, does not make sense. As it being oh, cool, you're bringing home a new family member. Which I'm sure they're going to hate, and they're going to be like, what, a new family member? That's BS. And, okay, Desiree Gilman. Like I said, don't get attached to that name. I'm just curious if it's a boy or a girl. Because honestly, I just don't know. And honestly, I'm just super duper curious about it. Okay. So, we a boy, or we a girl? Because determination is determination. Alright, so Desiree. We a girl. Cool. Alright, so I will obviously get in contact with my sister. If you guys want to know the name, just show up for either Peyton's World Special, which I'm sure I'll call them specials, or I'm sure I'll talk about the family and stuff inside the other series. So if you do enjoy this family and you're like, ooh, I want more of them, well, just go watch my How to Get Famous, you know? It's always linked in the description, just like the series will always be linked in the description of that one. They're sister series. There's certain episodes that literally correspond with one another. and everybody will be making cameos and things like that in that series. So, you want updates? That's the perfect way to get an update. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. I don't want it to end. It's a problem. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make a big fat thumbs up. Don't comment down below. If you're excited for a second season, please let me know so I can maybe fast track it. I'm not going to fast track it. I'm lying to you. But yeah, and also if you're excited for the new stuff that is coming, due to I'm making room, such as Get Famous ending to make room for special videos during the week, and also this series ending to make room for a whole new LP. Are you excited for these changes, or are you nervous that maybe I'm making too many changes at once? I've done that before too. It's also backfired, so I'm okay with both answers. These are things I just want to know from an audience perspective and from you as a viewer, from watching me. You have been with me for a long time. If maybe this is your first time watching, then you're definitely not 25 minutes. So yeah, I'm just gonna go, but I hope you enjoyed this final part. I hope it made sense. I know I rambled, but also it's on brand, so it's fine. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys all very soon with another episode very soon. Do know that I don't upload on weekends, so if you're watching this on a Friday when it goes up, or you're watching this on a Sunday, randomly, I don't upload on weekends for SimsTube content, so you have to wait till Monday. Very sorry. I just want to mention that because you're gonna maybe expect a SimsTube video the next day, and it's just not happening. I'm sorry. I just don't do it. Alright, I'll talk to you guys all very soon. Bye.